put my heart in it, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's stinking Boston. It's stinking Boston. Damn guys on shit. Damn guys on shit. It's stinking Boston. It's stinking Boston. Damn guys on shit. Damn guys on shit.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Through the Eye of the Hurricane. I'm your host, Charlie Boyd. Now, before I begin, I just want to apologize for my extended absence. I gave a bit of reason to it if you follow me on Twitter, on social media, but now I'm back. I cannot promise that I'll be back weekly, but I will be back periodically. I do have some engagements coming up that I do have to attend to, so I will try to be back as best as I can. This is something I want to do. This is a hobby of mine, and I really do enjoy doing this. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. To start today's episode, we all know what happened last week. I was figuring about wondering how to address it, but I just don't want to, quite frankly. So let's move on. We play UNC this week. Now, we know UNC is a pivotal road test for Mario Cristobal and crew coming up. It's the first real ACC play road game of the season. So I think it'll be a tough challenge. I mean, Drake May he can do wonderful things with the football. He is a stellar quarterback. His vision to read the field is just remarkable. And I believe that they are getting Tez Walker back. Don't quote me on that, but I heard that from a source. So that should be interesting, and of course, the NCAA's best player, who was trying to fight for reinstatement, doesn't get reinstated until the Miami game. But we just have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. No, but in all seriousness, I do want to congratulate Tez Walker on finally getting his approval and playing a game. For the ladies that were following, it was an arduous process. So I'm glad he got his approval and is able to play the game he loves. Now, back to the Canes. I think the keys to win this game are going to come down to two simple things. The offensive line has to protect Tyler Van Dyke, and the receivers and everyone all have to have a solid game. But the component I'm looking more toward is the defense. If the defense plays a solid game for all four quarters, I believe we will win this game because we will contain Drake May and contain the running power, the speed power, if you will, of Tez Walker. So I think if all those things come into play, we will have a successful game, and we will be kneeling finally at around 11 p.m. on Saturday. So as for my predictions, I think it'll be a tough test, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Canes win, but I would honestly. I do have to say I like UNC in this one. They're just more offensively firepowered, and I know that's not the homer thing that I try not to do, but I call it like I see it. I'm very honest. I think UNC will definitely secure the win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Canes showed some fight. And hey, at the end of the day, we all want the Canes to win, but I'm really pulling for UNC here. I'd say 34-31. Just for some clarification, I am pulling for the Kings to win.